Hello, good evening, Twin Minds here. We are back at Mass Effect. This will be the third stream, I believe. Pretty positive. We just got Liara, and now we're attempting to find more about Saren. However, my main party does not have Liara in it, even though I worked really hard to get her. I was happy about that battle with the Krogan going really quick, because that had been something I was dreading, but it went well. So I think my new team is pretty awesome. So now I need to figure out where I'm going, what I'm doing. We got all out of station stuff. I know we came back here very recently, or at the end of the last stream, to turn in, I don't know, one of these quests with Admiral Mann over there, who is no longer there, apparently, right above my head, to tell him that his crew that he was expecting to find is indeed dead, and oops, someone trapped them there with their own beacon. So that was ever so nice of them. All right, so we have plenty of missions, side missions outside of the station. We've got some writings to find, which are all collectibles. Terrain insignias are collectibles. Valuable materials are also. Signs of battle are also collectibles. So we have plenty of collectibles to do, and the Prothean discs. This one is a freighter to find in Hades Gamma. This one is Gemini Sigma. Killing the crime lords for that lady who is apparently a rival crime lord. But we're going to do it anyway because crime lords suck. Missing survey team in Gamma. Hades Gamma. So we do have a couple things to do in Hades Gamma. Let's see. Horsehead Nebula. Hawking Ada. That is the hardcore fan who hangs out in the Citadel. We'll find him a few times occasionally, I do believe. And then we need to go to the Argus Row cluster. Now, I do believe we finished the previous cluster, which I'm pretty sure I wrote down, was Artemis Tau, and we did indeed clear all those. I got to write that down so I don't forget where we've been, so I can find all the collectibles. Right, I need to actually travel. And I do believe we need to go to CSEC to get back on our ship. And up here. It's probably, I don't know, I'm not necessarily my least favorite part of the game, but having to go back up and down these elevators, it takes forever.
Out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
That's not how studies work. You pay for the study regardless of results because the whole point of the study is to find out what results are possible. Frivolous lawsuits. Pshaw. Alright, but yeah, long elevator waits. Unfortunately, with the way I've got my mods set up, I can't readily install another mod to shorten those elevator times. Because they are really just enforced loading periods, which I don't need as much because this game is older and loads fast. But the mod installation requires the graphics mods to load last, so I would have to do a full reinstall of all of my mods just to get those elevators shortened. Which I'm not that
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Thanks, Normandy. I feel squeaky clean.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Sorry, Presley, I took my ship back. Oh, hey, another codex thing. You know, there's so many of them. Joker got anything for me?
Something you need?
No.
I have to go.
Alright, see you.
No, he does not have anything for me. Alright, I think we already talked to everyone after the previous mission. So I think we're just going to go ahead and head out.
Message coming in.
Or not.
Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that. but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot.
Yeah.
There is one other matter, however. The Citadel has been trying to play down Saren going rogue. It makes the Spectres look bad. Your mention of him was politically inconvenient.
I wasn't aware of that. I won't discuss him again, sir.
I'd appreciate that, Commander. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Well, that was a relatively benign talking to. Okay, let's back all the way out. Alright, so Artemis Tau is where we were before. And just to make sure I've got them all, we have 4, Sparta, Knossos, Athens, and Macedon. Those are all marked off my list as done. Hades Gamma, I know we've got stuff in for side quests. I know we've got Pharos is one of the main quest options. Same with Novaria. I don't know about... Like, these are flagged as points of interest. I don't remember anything in the Exodus cluster necessarily. And unfortunately, once you're in here, you can't check your quest log. Hawking Ada, I know I have stuff in. Argus Row, I know I have stuff in. And... do I not have access to the other one? Was it Hades Gamma? I think it was Hades Gamma. So Hades Gamma is the next one where I have at least 2 side quests. I'm up for another side quest. Let's do side quests. There is literally... Oh, I thought there was just the one. I didn't see the other 2. Okay. I thought there wasn't anything else in here. Alright, so we've got Farinata, Dis, and Antaeus. Let me write down my Hades Gamma. And I guess we'll start with Antaeus. Sure, let's do it. Space railgun. Love it.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Maw. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus.
Uh-oh.
An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Sorry, Admiral, you're probably already dead. Okay. So what do we got here? I don't see any obvious hidden stuff. Normally you've got hidden stuff that's barely visible in asteroid belts, but I'm not seeing any asteroid belts, nor am I seeing any blips on the radar here, so pretty. Again. Yeah. So that was first planet. I'm just gonna do all the survey stuff as we go. Come on, one more time. There we go. Trying to get some screenshots of the prettier planets because I like them. lander here. Oh, it's kind of pretty too. With the red and yellowish ground with the green clouds covering over it. Kind of pretty. Next planet is out here. Enormous terrestrial world of mixed rock and ice with an atmosphere of methane and ethane. Its frozen surface is mainly composed of calcium with deposits of iron. Because of noxious surface gases, explorers are warned to use extreme caution. Well, they have rare elements. I want them. Alright, and then the last planet is here. Okay. So let's go ahead and land on Edmos, was it? No, it was the next one. No, it was the next one. I'm gonna pretend like I remembered that. Alright, so far those two I think are gonna be my standards. I might swap out Garrus for Liara, depending on if we need more biotic stuff. But yeah. Today has been a pain, Demos. What's that? Yep, we are dropping onto a planet. Okay, anomaly, research base, debris, anomaly. Oop, that isn't the direction I was trying to point. This way. Yeah, here we go. I don't know what FTX training is, but I'm assuming it's difficult and obnoxious. Flight training and flight medical exams. That sounds ever so delightful. But good that you're finally done with it. So what constitutes as field training exercise? Oh, there we go. As a pilot. I wouldn't have known what kind of field training is required for pilots. Worm! Son of a... Fuck you, worm. I apparently need field training exercise. Apparently. Sigh. I need to remember to quick save more often too. You'd think I would have that deeply ingrained in my reflexes at this point, considering how many games I play with quick save. But alas, no, I still can't remember to do it. Although that was bullshit though, because it spawned directly under me and I would have had zero chance to evade. It was just spawn under me and die immediately. Only say it's every 4 hours by default. Ouch. Well, this did do an autosave for me. Because I started tonight on the Citadel. So it did do an autosave as part of launching or landing on this planet. What? Oh, hi. I can't speak to stutter. That was like... Hooray! There might be a stutter. Let me check. I'll keep an eye on it a little bit better. Not bad. Okay. Hooray. Alright, next up, I think I want to do the research base last, so we're going to the debris first here. Am I going the right way? I am. Good. I don't know if there's a way to boost this thing, but it appears to have a max speed of like 30. And that's well and good for mountains and shit, but... No, shift is the zoom. Shift is the zoom for the turret. You've got your jump rockets, but those only jump. And they're really... I mean, they could potentially boost you forward, but you'd have to have a forward angle to begin with. Not easy to do. And they last for all of a half a second. Okay, there it is up there. Right, the wobbly jello physics do not help at all. There is a mod to supposedly drop the wobble and make this more real controllable. But... Oh, hi.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Good. Yeah, I haven't seen a stutter, but I'm also not watching the stream perfectly.
Cover me.
That's not an easy bypass to do. Balls. Oh well. Alright, stuff. Talk to me, Garrus. No? Tally? Okay, fine. I guess talking is out of the question. Alright, so we need to go north. And I think we're going to have another worm here. No? Okay, well, looks like prime worm territory, but apparently not. Oh. Well, this is odd. Fine, go backward. We good? Okay, we good. Alright, are any of these useful? No, these are just decoration. It's just the tower. This device is transmitting tight beam signals into geosynchronous orbits. This disrupts the survey team's GPS satellites, causing them to crash nearby. So, that was yet another sabotage probe of sorts. Ooh, the stream is stuttering. I disapprove of that. Let's see if I can do anything to fix that. Yeah, Demos, I just finally caught the stutter. I'm going to see if there's anything I can do to fix that. I hate to say it, but I might need to go down to RTMP instead of FTL, which would be unfortunate. What if... I did that button and maybe that button? Yeah, I do believe it's FTL again. Alright, so I pushed a couple buttons. We'll see if they get better. So let me... The stutter is me, by the way, cutting out of the game. There we go. Alright, so see how it gets from here. Research base. I like that the research base icon is the same icon as what gets marked off as things I've completed. Because the mineral that was here, the debris that was here, once I've checked it off, turns into a point of interest, which is also the research base. So, not my favorite feature, but, you know, whatever. Okay. Alright. Stutter be stuttering. Yeah, let me keep an eye on it. Hard to drive while watching the stream with a couple second delay, but whatever. Yep, there's the stutter. Now I want to see if that's translating into god-awful graphics on Twitch side. Well, there's the research base. Ah! Fancy. Fancy. Yep, that is indeed translating to terrible graphics on the Twitch side. So, before I attempt to tackle this thing, I'm going to have to stop and start the stream. Hate doing it. Absolutely hate doing it. But it's necessary to get rid of the stuttering and the poor quality. So, I'm going to BRB. And